Hello, squirrel hunting buddies and squirrel dog guys. I hadn't posted a video of just me talking in a while, so I figured I'd do that and give you my latest thoughts and my ideas on the theories of training a squirrel dog for competition hunting and for meat hunting. First of all, there's people don't like to admit this, especially competition squirrel dog guys. They and I've seen dogs that are good in both arenas, but there's a major difference between a dog you want to meat hunt and a dog you want to take to a competition hunt. Meat hunting dogs, a lot of time, it takes a lot less time to train one to find squirrels and kill squirrels. And I can probably have a dog that you can start killing squirrels to ready for the woods in less than a little bit over a year, maybe a year and a half. I can start killing squirrels to them. And a meat hunting dog, I'm not so worried about the tree style, how tight they are to the tree, how the things you have to do for the competition hunt. A lot of times a meat dog, you take him to the woods and the squirrels don't always move every day. I mean, in the morning, in the evening, like everybody tells you. It's a little bit like deer hunting and fishing and stuff like that. You got the moon phases affect squirrel movement. The barometric pressure and stuff like that, they do affect the squirrels when the squirrels come down to eat. A lot of times if I going squirrel hunting the next day, I'll look and see if there's a full moon the night before. A lot of times if there's a full moon, the squirrels, I don't even go hunting until after 12 o'clock because the squirrels don't move good in the morning when you have a full moon. So if I'm meat hunting, I look at the moon to see if I got a full moon or different phases. There's information online you can look up to learn how the moon phases affect squirrels and other kind of animals. The barometric pressure and stuff like that. A lot of times your Garmin, there's hunting apps that kind of tell you the best time to go, even with squirrels. But every time you go hunting for squirrels, they always say a morning after the sun comes, an hour after the sun comes up and an hour before the sun goes down, but it don't always work that way. And if you got a dog that you've trained to meat hunt and he's looking for squirrels, usually after you turn him loose, you'll know within about 30 minutes or so if the squirrels are moving, because the dog will tell you. The dog, a lot of meat dogs are looking for the meat, so if the squirrels aren't moving, they'll be kind of lollygagging around. They'll be at your feet and stuff like that. But that's the difference a lot of time between a competition dog and a meat dog. If you're starting with a competition dog, it takes a little bit longer to train a competition dog, because one of the circumstances in a competition is you don't get to choose exactly when you're going hunting. So a lot of times squirrels aren't moving. You may go out there and there may have been a full moon the night before, and the hunt starts at 8 o'clock, and you go out there and if you got a dog that likes the meat, he just isn't going to get treed. A lot of competition, like with my competition dogs, you'll see I don't shoot a lot of squirrels to them. They kind of reward them the same whether they got the squirrel or they don't. I like for them to have the squirrel, and my dogs usually, when the squirrels are moving, even the dogs I'm hunting for competition, they hunt better when the squirrels are moving because they can smell them in the air. But you'll go to a lot of competition hunts, and I'd say 75% of them, a lot of times the squirrels just aren't moving. And if you don't have a dog that's geared towards getting treed in all circumstances, and one of those circumstances is there is no squirrels moving. So you got to have a dog that's going to go get treed and whether the squirrels are moving or not. You know, the competition guys, they'll fight you to death on circle points. You know, there's the registers could make rules that would make it where circle point dogs wouldn't be as successful, but I mean, that's just part of competition hunting. Competition hunting, you got to have a dog that's going to go get treed, and no matter the circumstances. And a lot of times the squirrels just ain't moving. You know, I've been on hunts where I've had dog I had, Eddie. I basically trained him to be a meat dog and thought I was going to competition hunt him, and I basically got him too accurate. You can't have a dog too accurate for competition hunting. Because I've had him in hunts and squirrels wasn't, and when the squirrels were moving, he was fine. I mean, he'd take on the best, but if the squirrels wasn't moving, he'd just lollygag around because he knew there wasn't any squirrels. I believe I took him on a hunt one time, and he didn't tree us at all the whole hunt. And the other dog had like 8 or 9 or 10 circle trees, so he lost the hunt. So in a competition hunt, a dog don't necessarily have to have the meat to win. And that's in most of the registers. I mean, used to NKC wouldn't allow a dog to move up in the thing without a plus point, but the big competition hunters done away with that quickly because it make a $50,000 dog turn into a good home dog if you can't win on circle points. So, and if you're a meat hunter, and you may not want to go the avenue of competition hunting type dogs, because, you know, they can have all kind of titles, you know, and they can title their dog up. But if you're looking for a good meat dog, you need to go find a good meat hunter and maybe look at his stock. All these titles and stuff like that, they sometimes are not as lucrative as you would think they would be. You can, like I said, you can win a whole hunt and not see a single squirrel, you know, in a lot of competition hunts. And that's not always the case. I've been, you know, down in Whitmire and stuff like that, and they got a lot of squirrels down there, and usually they're moving pretty good during the hunts. But I have been to a lot of hunts where they wasn't a single squirrel seen the whole hunt. So, but like I said, if you're a meat type hunter who wants a dog to go kill squirrels with, I suggest, you know, you look at some of these guys who are actually killing squirrels for food or hunting their dog to kill squirrels. If you're looking to be getting a competition hunt, you may want a dog that isn't quite so accurate, who will go get treed even when the squirrels aren't moving. There's ways to train dogs to do that kind of thing. A lot of times if I got a dog that's not using his nose or whatever, I'll wait till a little bit after dark and take him so he can't see the squirrel to begin with, and he has to use his nose to get treed. A lot of there's different things you can do. I used to go, you got to have a dog that's going to get treed in all circumstances in a competition hunt. And sometimes I'd go in the middle of the day at 12 o'clock where I know there wasn't any squirrels moving, but I need my dog to get treed at that time of day. And, you know, the way I kind of get them to do that is when I cut them, I just let them know quickly that they don't come back to me until they get on a tree. And, you know, you can encourage the dog to tree and stuff like that. And then, like I said, if I'm with a competition dog, I may shoot a few squirrels out to them when they're young to get them started and stuff like that. But after they get to treeing pretty good, I don't shoot them squirrels down to them, because it encouraged them to want to have the meat. And like I said, you can have a dog that's too accurate for a competition hunt. I'm probably going to get scolded for making this video and telling people this, but it'll be okay. It's the truth. But that's just another aspect of competition hunting. I hope you have a good rest of the day and good hunting season this year, and maybe we'll see you out in the woods somewhere. Thank you.